All right, Mike with Farmers Insurance here. Just wanted to show you how our graded death benefit is. It's our final expense policy. And these policies are designed for people who just want to leave a little money aside for their surviving spouse or family so that they can be reimbursed for any final expense or funeral costs, things like that. So it's not designed for large amounts of money. Now, the maximum amount on this policy is $30,000 coverage, and the lowest I think is 5,000. So it can go pretty low. So what I'm going to do is show you an example of how final expense policies work, and how Farmers is actually the best in the industry. Um, I don't, I haven't sold a whole lot of final expense in my 10 years in doing this, but once I was introduced to the Farmers product, I've been selling a lot of it. So because it's a good product. So and every product has its own purpose, right? So the purpose of this is for the final expense. And also the benefit of this to you would be there is no medical underwriting um, like there would be for a regular life insurance policy. Now, this is a permanent life insurance policy. This is a whole life policy chassis, okay? And what that means is the policy never ends. You continue to pay the premium, it continues to grow, all right, in cash value. So I'll show you what that means right here. So this is the premium. This is for a male, 51 years old, $1,500 a year, so just over 100 bucks a month. All right, and this is a $20,000 death benefit. Now, why is it not $20,000 until year three? Well, that's because there is no medical requirements, medical screening for this policy, and that means that the insurance company is taking 100% of the risk. So what happens is they're collecting your premiums, and if you were to die after the first year, they essentially would give your spouse all of your premiums back. Matter of fact, they give you more than that because you can see your premiums 1,500, you get 110% back. So the insurance company is not only taking all the risk, but they're basically doing it for free if you were to die in the first 2 years, because the second year, they're just going to give you your first 2 years of premium back. That's actually a pretty good deal. You really have nothing to lose at this point. All right, so year three, your $20,000, in this case, the maximum's 30, $20,000 uh, death benefit comes into play. All right, now your cash value. Most final expense policies do not have cash value. What I never liked about final expense insurance is that because I've been in the insurance industry so long, and whole life and universal life both have cash values growing, I didn't like the fact that the um, final expense policies did not have cash value. This policy builds cash value, and you have access to this money as it grows, just like any other whole life policy. And that's what I like about these policies, and that's why Farmers has the best final expense policies in the industry. Okay. So you can see cash value grows as time goes on. All right. The idea is that you want to have the cash value grow as much as possible, right? So in your later years, you're already at almost 50%, over 50% of the cash value. So compared to the death benefit, so you can actually, if you want to just borrow the money and you decide, hey, I don't need to leave money for the kids anymore, you can do a couple things. You can cash the policy out, which is basically canceling the policy, and they send you the cash value, um, or you can just borrow the money and then let the kids have the rest, right? So there's a few options here, but this is why I like Farmers' final expense policies, and this is why they're the best in the industry.